And all that's doing is giving you a color between your brow and your lid to blend the darker color. Now, if you wanted to, this could be done. This could be it. You don't need to put a dark color in the crease. I just like to. That's me. And I do go right up to the brow, straight up vertically, and then blend horizontally over. And blend up to that, right under the brow. And because of my scar, we all know it doesn't take color as good because of the texture. One of you pointed out to me that was a very good observation. It's just the texture probably. That is a very nice blend. So like I said, make sure you blend over here. You really could go with that. That could be it for the day. And I would also recommend that you take this same, I love sponge applicators, y'all. They apply makeup so much better than brushes. Connect it and come under the lashes, not through the lashes like you will the dark color, right under that. Just like if you were using a pencil brush. Connect it though from where you were and go under. There you go. And it's a little added dimension is all that is. And y'all know I like dimension. That was a little too low. Hold on. Yeah, that almost made me look like I have dark circles. That shouldn't have done that. And I shouldn't have pulled on that. I did not do concealer since I used this foundation. And I feel like my dark circles, I'm going to need to add some concealer. But I can do that at the end. You don't have to do that right now. So I'm going to use the other side of this, the other end of this actually. And I'm going to use the dark color. Because even though I could just use the other sponge applicator, which I probably should have because that could have been my dark one. But anyway, it's got a little pointy end. I do want this to be a little wider. So as you can see, I'm starting about halfway back because wherever you put down is where it's going to be the darkest. And then I'm kind of filling in that outer V and pulling up a little to blend it. Just a little. And I'm going to go ahead and go on in with that color. But you'll see the majority of the color is in the crease and towards the back. Can you see that difference? And that, again, that just adds dimension. And again, because I didn't use a color foundation, this my bags are looking really bad. Again, halfway back, and then just fill in that outer V. Just fill it in. And then blend it up. Not much, just enough. If you're going to do blending, blend upward, not down towards the lid. And then blend forward. And that's the look. Now, I am going to use this little pointy one. And I am going to get it a little bit wet. And this is so that I can run this through this dark color through the lashes. Right, literally through them. So what that does is it's filling in between the lashes with a dark color. And this is kind of a purpley dark color. And I'm also going to use that right on the base of the lashes. I already had on liner, which is almost like smudging a color in. It's almost not noticeable. There's the difference in the two eyes. See on top there, slightly smudged in, and on bottom in the lashes, slightly smudged in. And again, it just kind of fills in those little spots. Sparse spots in between your lashes, and it adds a little color because in between there you can kind of see it, and it's like a subtle something pretty, you know. There, and that's it. And if you feel the need to go back, I really should have used that. I'm going to use this sponge applicator instead of a brush. Up here. I'm just going to use the tip end to just reinforce that. And this is the light color. I'm just going back under the brow a little. Kind of. And then I'm also going to really do that on the lid because I feel like I lost my light color too much. Mainly on the inner lid to the tear duct and then about halfway out and up. Just kind of reinforcing that. Yep, the sponge, look how much better the sponge applicator does, y'all. And then if you don't have brushes, like if you really did just bring this palette and you really did not bring any brushes, just use this part of your hand and kind of go right by this. Like that. And it kind of just blends that out right there, which I do like a blended look. Okay, it also has a blush. I don't know that this blush is the right blush though, because it's kind of peachy and it doesn't really go. But anyway, you turn this little, it's on a little hinge, and it's got a little CC there, and it makes it into a wider brush. And so let's just try it. So I'm going to come down instead of go up like that. Just so we can see how's that color. It's not much color. Yeah, this is a very translucent blush. This is not a heavy blush at all. So it's a little, let's see if it's buildable though. You know what, that little trick didn't work, and I'll tell you why it didn't work on going up with my hand. This is a tacky product because of the moisturizer in it, so that's interesting, which might help us with the blush. Let's try the smiling and going in a little circle, because I feel like I'm not getting much out of this blush. There it goes. Okay, so it's buildable. Do you see the difference? It's subtle, but it's buildable. Like nothing, something, not much. And I always like to run color right at the base there in the temple. Is that much? It's not much, y'all. It's very light, but it's enough that it's noticeable. Especially with this particular makeup, it's an interesting combination because this isn't much coverage either. So, again, I'm almost going up and down here. Just add a little bit of color, and now we'll do the little around the cheeks in the round and then back. That definitely makes the difference. So I guess it's just catching on right there. And make sure I get some temple over here. Not much. Ah! Yep, I just want it to kind of show through the bangs a little. Just a little. I don't want to overdo that. And then, because this is such a shiny product, look how shiny it is. It's really making my chin prominent. So I'm definitely going to brush this blush over here. And underneath the fatty area. Just slight and blend down. There isn't much. This is a very, very sheer natural look. Again, if you want to blend more, the eyeshadow, it does have a little blending brush. It's very slight. So I would just use the one that you hadn't used yet and just kind of blend the edges with that one. I feel like I do need to. It's usable. It's not the most perfect situation as far as you bringing along your blending brushes and all that. But if you really just brought this one palette, you could do it. Because that's the look. That's it. So, and there is powder. I don't want to use the powder, and I'll tell you why. I'm going for this moisturized look, so why would I put matte powder over that, right? I mean, I've got a nice, shiny, moisturized look. It does feel tacky to the touch, by the way. And I would bet that if you rub next to someone, it would come off. So, it's that kind of a product. But I do like it. Do like this travel palette. So my take on this would be it's a worthwhile investment. It's about $125. It's a lot of makeup for that. And then you put it back in this little, oops. Remember, if you're going to really travel with this, when you put it up, don't throw this one away. Sometimes I throw these away. But you don't want to throw this away because it is going to, is it that way or the other way? Okay. It is going to protect these from getting crummy, getting the crumbs. There we go. Yep. Make sure you hear it click. And then this velvet, the reason Chanel puts these velvets over their makeup is because their packaging is beautiful and it's expensive. And so the velvet pouches protect the package and they don't get scratched up. And again, if you wanted to, this could be the makeup pouch you take on a trip. So you could put it in your little cosmetic pouch and you're ready to go. Now that had a little mascara in it, but I am going to use a waterproof, this new waterproof. I have already tried it, I'll be honest. I can't remember if I did a tutorial using it or not, but I wasn't crazy about it, y'all. I wasn't crazy about this mascara, which I'm almost glad because, you know, it's expensive. There is definitely a shimmer in this that is almost like a silver on my face. So I would definitely say put a primer on for your pores because it will really highlight your pores when you have a shimmer product. I mean, it's not shimmery like glitter or true shimmer, but I do feel like I've got a shine to my face, a moisturized looking shine. It's nice. It's really nice. And what else was I going to do? Oh, I was going to put on a little, whoops, slipped. I was going to put on a little concealer because I feel the need to conceal. Now, I feel like my bags, I don't know if it's just using this color or what it is. I'm doing 2 passes of eyelash curling here. And we're going to see if that mascara holds it. I feel like the mascara is thin. That's the problem, the formulation. But I'm going to try it again right here in front of you. We'll see what we really think of it. I really do like my hair. I feel like she did a great job, y'all. What do y'all think? Okay, I'm using my Rimmel Match Perfection in color 230, and it is almost complete. Ah! That's why I got to be careful of it. Where'd it go? It just pooted out somewhere. On my desk. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. No, it did get on this a little. I saw it. There it is. Little bit of a poot. Okay. When it said it's in, it's going to, because the air, it's going to have a poot. Just like, well, never mind. Just, you know, okay, so. I'm going to put these two together and just kind of blend it a little, just kind of, because it's very sheer. It's nice and sheer. And I'm just going to put it underneath a little because I feel like I need a little brightening under here. All the way out. There. Don't overdo it. And then I'm going to use an unused finger just to tap it back off. Go down there in that little wrinkle. And right there to kind of blend that out and blend that out. I feel like there's a bit of difference there. What do y'all think? Did it make that much difference? Oops, there's a little piece of makeup. There we go. They're just right where the bag is. Going right there.